Well, good morning. This is Friday the 13th. I hope that you're not one of those that are worried about that day or that time. Although I have to say that at least our son Landon, he's decided that Friday the 13th is a good day in which to have pink eye. So that kind of messes up everybody's plans. But speaking of plans, I have spent a lot of time this week in a variety of meetings talking about the future of education, and in particular how NWTC and technical colleges fit in education. I started out in having this big conversation with the Achieve Brown County group and talking about creating zones of innovation, and from there I ended up facilitating the meeting at the President's Association, where we were talking about how to continue to grow our competitive advantage and positioning the colleges so that we continue to strengthen and work our way through the challenges of the next 5 years. Then I ended up having a conversation on the next day about, how do we engage the private sector and what's the best role for Partners in Ed to play in all of this. And it just struck me as I'm going through all of these kind of really big, broad picture things that, the real work is happening right here at the college. It's the faculty member who's reaching out to that struggling student. It's the advisor who's talking to that student who didn't just quite make it to graduation and helping them figure out how to finish it all up. And it's the counselor that is helping that student deal with a life situation that's interfering with the colleges. And it's our recruiters that are out talking to high school students and what they should be doing, or our contact team who's out calling your students. I mean, it's just all the individual actions that each of you are taking that is making the difference, that's really allowing us and allowing our students to walk across the stage tonight and to walk across the stage on Tuesday night, and then this coming Monday. So I just, sometimes we tend to forget that while we're talking about all these big things way up in the air, they're important. But what's even more important is the work that each and every one of you are doing. So I am just incredibly pleased and proud of all that we've accomplished here in this past year and for the year that's coming up. Speaking of the next year, the board did pass the budget, so I know folks are getting letters in terms of what's happening to their pay, and contracts went out to faculty a while ago. And I also am extremely appreciative of the fact that we had a 77% return rate on the PACE survey, so we're going to be able to get a good feel for where everybody is at as we move into the next year and continue to look for ways in which to make this is a place where people want to come, they want to work, and where the work seems more like, what people want to do for play, or they've got purpose, and they've got potential. So great season, great work. And I can't end without saying how proud I was of everybody who went up to Liberty Grove. I can't believe the number of people that we had go up to Liberty Grove, and the work that was done in terms of talking to people about what we're doing. It's just great. So I hope those who are taking the summer off or getting a few weeks rest, get that and get recharged. I always get asked, of course, of whether or not I get the summer off, and it should be easy. And of course, we're going to be going full tilt during the summer. We've got construction that's going to be starting in the next couple of weeks over in the business area, and then of course up on Marinette. We will start sometime in the middle of the summer on the first phase on the bottom of the Commons, and so we got a lot of work going on. The EVOC track might open up. So this is going to be a busy summer for many of us. But we also know it's a summer where we need to get recharged, and there is a difference in how the campus feels. And so even if not physically, we psychologically get a little bit of a break. So have a great summer. Did great work this year.